Hello everybody, welcome back to another review of the show Mirage Striking. Hope you're having a very good evening so far. I am too. In this video, guys, we're going to be tracking the charts, where the charts are going to be like as we get into September, guys. So like detailed video to my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss no upload. So let's get right into the video. So if you not realize, guys, nothing. Heavy Charleston for that is now gone. It's no longer on the hurricane center map. But we do have a new area we have to watch, guys. Like I showed you in my last video, guys. The storm is coming off the coast of Africa that we need to watch. This system right here that's coming off the coast of Africa we need to watch. Besides that, guys, anywhere else, look at the U.S., guys. I mean, this cold front this charge just basically just been sitting in the same area and hasn't even moved. That's why temperature's just been kind of below average for parts of the central eastern U.S. because of that trough that's in place. So that's why these temperatures have been feeling cooler, but that will change once that trough moves out the way. So now let's get right to the National Hurricane Center. We do got a new area we have to watch, guys. A new area the National Hurricane Center is watching has a 20% chance of tropical formation in the next 7 days. So a tropical wave is forecast to enter and off the coast of Africa on Sunday, threatening environment. Therefore, after environment conditions could support some slow development of this system while it moves westward towards the westward toward to the west-northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour across the eastern central tropical Atlantic in next week. So tropical formation in the next 7 days is 20% chance. Now, we're going to look at the long range, guys. Looking at this map. The global tropical hazards, tropical outlook, guys. By the time we get towards September 3rd to September 9th, guys, we do have an area of a small chance of tropical development between September 3rd and September 9th, guys. A small 20% chance of formation in the next coming days. And by the time we get towards September 10th, September 16th, guys, you can see this. We have a 40% chance of formation. So the chance the next wave after this one, then the next wave after this one is going to be the one we have to watch, because it does track westward towards the Caribbean. If not towards, this does track a little bit farther towards the west. So now what the tropics will be laid out to get out towards the feature. How many tropical storms, how many hurricanes we can possibly see as we get towards September. So looking at on tropical activities, guys, on water bell. We're starting the European model, guys. Now, I do want to show you the latest GFS model and the last GFS model, because the last GFS model has the first system developed into a hurricane. So, yeah. So, by the time getting towards August, guys, nothing happening too new, but we do get a tropical wave, guys. We kind of tropical wave that I was just talking about that may develop, slow developing right here. See this right here? Oops, I'm losing the wrong pen. That may develop, so something we need to kind of watch. Then by the time we get towards December 3rd, December 4th, you can see this. Nothing happened to you, but look at this, guys. Bob's got no way to come off the coast of Africa. It may or may not develop, but look at this, it weakens back down. And the reason why these storms just come off the coast of Africa and just weaken right back down, because all this dry and dry air and all this wind chill is in place right now. I mean, conditions are not favorable for tropical developing nowhere near soon. So, I forgot to pull up this. Hold on, guys. I have to pull up this. This is the point. I need this. What of nerves? Let's pull up this. I should have had all my tabs pulled up. I don't know why I didn't have all my tabs pulled up. Okay. There you go. And there we go. There you go. All my tabs pulled up. There we go. So now look at the GFS model, guys. GFS model. Now I'm gonna show you the last one of GFS. Because the last one of GFS did show us becoming a hurricane. Coming off the coast of Africa around September 5th and 6th, guys. Look at this. About September 1st, September 6th, guys. Look at this. We're going to GFS. This storm had developed off the coast of Africa. And look at this, guys. It turns into a hurricane, not a major hurricane, and it gets pushed out to sea. But now in this run, nothing. So GFS has been kind of wild when it comes to this system, but still something we need to take in consideration, something we need to watch. So now, why is conditions not favorable to chart development? When are they going to be favorable? So looking on chart tips, guys, on the wind chill environment, yes, there's going to be a lot of westerly wind chill in place in the tropical land, so that's going to be not letting these storms develop, and this needs to load. So all this wind chill that's going to be in place, guys, it's not going to be letting these systems develop. You can see this, all these westerly wind chill. You can get into west September 8, September 9, guys, where conditions are going to be very, very unfavorable. There's gonna be a lot of wind chill in place, but it's not until into September 13, guys. I mean, September 13. Look at this, guys. When we expecting when we expecting our first wave to come across Africa, which is right here, it is kind of moving to a little bit of unfavorable environment, but not as significant. We got wind chill north of it, so yeah. But look at all this wind chill that's in place. Dry air. Dry air is another thing you can have with hurricanes. There's gonna be a lot of dry air. So look at that dry air part. The green is moisture and the brown is dry air. So you see this. By the time you get towards September 3rd, September 4th, September 5th, there's gonna be a lot of dry air. But look at this, guys. You might realize the dry air is going away, so that means tropical development starts happening. So when it comes to dry air, that's slowly fading away. And that's right around the time where the conditions are gonna be favorable enough for tropical development. Now we're going to look at our model ensembles, guys. Now we're going to look at the European ensembles on this. So the European ensembles, guys, is showing that the potential for tropical development could happen pretty soon. So here comes our first wave coming off the coast of Africa. So they can form off the East Coast US, as some models pick that up. But here comes our first wave that's coming through. You got a little bit of ensembles going towards the Caribbean, and more ensembles starting to form up. So maybe the storm doesn't get going right when you get towards the Caribbean. Look at this, guys. And it gets. So the first wave kind of develops. So the first wave doesn't really develop until it gets about right towards here. But look at all this. All this ensemble that's picking up. Some could go westward. Some can go out to sea. Or some can go straight towards Florida. Now the GFS ensembles. GFS ensembles, and you probably want to wonder why that GFS had a hurricane. Well, when we look at the ensembles, guys, some ensembles starting to pick up that first wave now, and it kind of develops. So look at that, you got one ensemble going towards the God, but the GFS does actually ensembles does start to pick this wave up. Look at this, guys. You got two ensembles going towards. You got one going towards Florida. It's not saying 8 mile ball. So we have to watch, guys. So we have to watch. And come on, second one comes of course Africa too. We need to watch. And that was not the GFS. That was, excuse me, guys. Excuse me about that. If you're not seeing this up here, guys, sorry about it. That was not the GFS ensemble. That was the European AI model. Excuse me about that. Excuse me. That was the year AI model I was losing to. The year AI model. Sorry, guys. It's not the GFS model yet. It's not the GFS ensemble yet. This is the year AI model. So the year AI model, guys, is showing that tropical development can take place anywhere from here to here when the storm starts developing. Now let's get right into the GFS ensembles. The GFS ensembles showing the same situation, guys. Now look at this, guys. It's the same thing, but suddenly can form in the Caribbean because it starts to develop the first wave, coming up to go to Africa, and moves westward. Now let's get right towards weather nerves. Weather nerves, guys, is showing that same system. So a little bit more European songs starting to build this first system, guys. So this first system we're gonna have to start watching pretty soon, because more songs are starting to pick this wave up. See, this is starting to see more songs coming together. It's starting to pick this next wave up. So this next wave, guys, you'll have to watch this next wave pretty carefully as we're getting towards September 7th, September 8th. Now see some temperatures. These average temperatures right now is running above average right now. Now this is very concerning, guys. I'm not here to hype stuff up to scare y'all, but this is very concerning, guys. This horseshoe is something you don't want to see when it comes to hurricane season. That means more trouble developing. And this said, man, the barriers. I mean, look at the Gulf of Mexico just running above average, guys. So something very, very concerning you, something you really don't want to see. So please be aware of that, and especially when we're getting toward the peak of hurricane season, which is September 10th and September 11th, guys. That's going to be a big problem by the time we're getting towards September 10th, September 11th. So please be aware of this, for sure. It's something you don't want to see. And look at this, the Mediterranean region is running above average, and even the Caribbean is running above average. Now sea surface temperature is also concerning, guys. And look at the Gulf of Mexico just warm as it can be. I mean, boy, the Gulf of Mexico is a bathtub right now. Temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico is anywhere from 31 to 32 Celsius degrees above, not above 31 to 32 Celsius degree waters. The Caribbean is pretty warm, and the Mediterranean is pretty warm. Anything, guys, be in mind that anything in this yellow is 26 degree isotherm. Anything in that yellow is higher. Anything in that yellow is supporting enough for hurricanes. So this area I'm showing right here, guys, this portion of the leg is supported enough for hurricanes. Major hurricanes too. You only need 26 degree isotherm. You only need 26 degree ISO to support hurricanes. Now winter conditions are gonna be favorable. When we're gonna start seeing the favorable environment come kicking in. Well, by the time you get towards early September, guys, maybe the beginning of September, guys, we might get into that favorable environment because we got something that's coming off the African coast, which is National Hurricane Center, is now watching. But by the time getting towards September 5th, September 6th, and September 7th, we're going to be in an unfavorable environment, but that's going to last pretty long, guys, until we're getting towards mid-September, because boom, it's not it. Hold on. Was this the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. I want to see something real quick. Hold on, guys. But boom, guys. Look at this, guys. By the time you get to the mid-September, why is it not showing? This just changed, guys. It's not showing that favorable environment coming early September. But anyway, guys, mid-September, guys, you can see we got favorable environment coming off the coast of Africa. So something we need to watch. This is the mean. Oops, this mean. So. Hold on. Why is it not showing that favorable environment like it was a couple days ago? I'm not looking at the right one now. Anyway, guys, favorable environment will kick in by the time you get towards mid to late September. You see this, guys? We're going to be in that favorable environment for a while, and this has changed, but look at this, guys. Oh, it's this one. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. It's this one. So look at this, guys. By the time you're getting towards mid to late September, guys, there you go, guys. That favorable environment starts kicking in by the time you're towards mid to late September, guys. That's something we have to watch, guys. That's something we have to watch. So it's going to be a fifth video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.